We love to share all of the great things to do here on the Suncoast, but keeping busy is especially important when you are the parent of a little one. Well, Megan Greenberg is here with her latest Mommy Must-Haves, and these are all things focusing on things you can do with your toddler.
Yes.
Right here on the Suncoast.
Good advice for grandparents, too. Yes. Sometimes grandparents don't know what to do with the toddler. They're
so
very
much to
busy.
do. Yeah,
ants.
we're fortunate it's not snowing here like it is in most of the country. We have beautiful weather pretty much year round, and I didn't realize how much there was to do before I had a baby, and now I can't believe just how many places there are to go.
Well, what's so funny is that Megan, I knew Megan before she was a mother, and Megan always knew the fun things to do as a person.
Right,
right, as an adult. She's still a person, Joey.
As a childless person.
Right.
But now you have little people that you're taking out. So let's remind us all, we have followed baby Arlo on the show since when he was in your tummy.
In utero, yeah.
How old is he now?
He's a year and a half.
Yes, and he is adorable and has been, I love just looking at his pictures. I feel like when he grows up, I'm going to want to be his friend. He's just a cool kid.
He is a cool kid.
All right, so you have some great ideas for your cool kid. Let's start with, what is the Bratz Club? It sounds like something I wouldn't want to take a kid to.
It's quite the opposite. It's really lovely. They're actually fairly new, and it is just a toddler class. So it is a pay-to-play class, and it has, depending on the age of your child, they take everybody from newborns to toddler 2, which is 24 months. So whether they can take direction or just crawl around. And these are a few pictures from it. They do everything from even things you can take home, like how to use your paper towel rolls to turn into cool toys. Like there they are, taped on the wall. And there are things that can be, they're really useful to learn there, and they can be very inexpensive to replicate at home.
And good social time.
Super social.
It's hard to find social time.
And they're just, they teach you skills about how to help your child speak or use, so it's a very skills-based class that's also very fun.
That's really great, and I know you can find that on Facebook.
Yes,
that's
you can.
the Bratz Club, SRQ. All right, story time. Kids love story time, but you found a cool place to take them.
For little sprouts.
Yes.
So yeah, so everybody loves Selby. Who doesn't love Selby anyway?
But first, Barnes & Noble.
Oh, I'm just
Barnes
kidding
& Noble
about that.
story
Just
time.
a little joke there, everybody. Barnes & Noble is also a great place. I grew up in bookstores myself, so whether it's story time or not, take your kids to Barnes & Noble because they have a play section anyway.
And they're typically free.
Yes, it is completely free. They do story time, and Arlo's a little young, so he's featuring Arlo at story time, and they're really lovely no matter how old your kid is. But there's also the train sets right there, so after story time your kids can play. They have crayons and drawing and very interactive.
And mom can have a coffee and actually take a break.
And it does get a child used to a bookstore, so that as they grow up, they'll be more and more
When we
involved.
pull in the parking lot, he starts squealing,
Yay.
so he loves it there.
Oh, great.
Now to Selby.
Yes, all right, so Selby Gardens has a program called Little Sprouts. Tell us about it.
Which is also story time based and play as well. So they have, when you, it's only the first Thursday, Friday of every month. You can check on their calendar and they'll give you the listings. It's also beautiful. It's outdoors. They have stations set up where your kids can create arts and crafts, and then they always finish it with a lovely nature-based story. They hand out snacks like little, seeds and nuts, everything, and everyone sits down, and it's beautiful, and it's nice too because you go there with your kid and then you can just walk around as a person.
Yeah.
Mommy time is important.
And there's a ton of things to do for the whole family at Selby, so that is a
It's
great one
always
for the
beautiful.
little ones. All right,
Selby's
Sarasota
best.
Jungle Gardens, which I know I love. You found for the kids.
Never went before I had a kid. It's Jungle Gardens. It's there. That sounds cool, but just never went. And now we love it. There's beautiful winding paths. You can feed the flamingos, which is the coolest thing. They have a petting zoo. Be aware it closes at I think 2 p.m., maybe 3.
Yes,
so
you don't want a kid thinking he's going to be petting an animal and it's closed.
So nap time's kind
It
of
closes
thrown us
at nap
off.
time.
Yes,
Yeah.
but and the beautiful parrots and macaws. So it's just a really lovely space. I was surprised at just how beautiful it is.
Then you have a couple things that I think, it's easy to take for granted, but we live in some of those beautiful beaches right here on the Suncoast. You take Arlo to the beach.
Yes, which we get about 30 good minutes, and then we gotta go. But he, most of the time, he just wants to run into the ocean.
And that's okay.
Yes.
It's natural, it's free, he's burning energy.
I mean, why not take advantage of this?
Yes.
Look at
Right.
this. This is beautiful, and it teaches them texture and feet, and it's so much fun. I mean, a bucket, a shovel, or nothing at all. You can have the best.
Right.
I mean, we all love going to the beach, so babies love it too.
Now, a toy that has not changed, and I'm so happy, are
either.
train sets.
Yep.
Train sets are still very popular. And how does Arlo enjoy his?
You can get these anywhere. Ours is from IKEA. They're actually very reasonably priced. We actually
and
set
he
up
built
our
a big one.
Yeah, we set up our coffee table. Our house is no longer our house; it's our child's house. And what's fun is you can make them your own too. You can add in some of their toys, like we added in different things to make it safari themed or little plants. So you can get crazy and make it.
And it's nice that there are ones now that are affordable, because it used to be you had to pay a ton to have this fancy
You
wood.
can start the IKEA set starts at $25.
Yes.
You can keep
Very
adding
reasonable.
to it. You
Very
can make
reasonable.
it.
That's
but
also nice too, because instead of family members giving your, as gifts toys that maybe you don't want in your home,
They can expand
keep
a set.
adding on to the train set. And then I know very quickly you have some fun things that you do right at home with Arlo, and a lot of them center around art.
Yep, when it's rainy day or it's just really hot out or you just don't feel like going somewhere 5 days in a row, then there's all kinds of stuff. I mean, art is so easy. Chalk, I mean, just sidewalk chalk, give them some chalk. It washes right off. Go out there, they have so much fun. Bubbles never go out of style. A painting, and just a little tip too, you can use egg carts. You can use your disposable egg cartons for paint is one of the #1 parent hacks that I've found.
Thank you, Megan.
Recently,
She always
so.
has the best ideas for the kids, and as he continues to get older, we keep getting more and more ideas. So
Yes.
thank you, Megan.
you.
These are great ideas. You can always find more information about any of these local spots by going to mysuncoast.com. All right, we'll be right back.